This show is filmed in front of a live studio audience. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign. Welcome to this edition of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. I am your host, James Ownbey.
And I'm Clay Ownbey, and we'd like to welcome you to our 10th episode.
Our 10th episode of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Number 10. Holy crap. I did not think that we would be around 10 episodes.
And now the FCC probably didn't think that we would be around, but we haven't gotten any emails or phone calls or anything like that. So the 10th episode of the Ownbey 15-minute hour just so happens to be on Cinco de Mayo.
That is, we didn't plan that.
No, we did not. And that's why our sponsor this week is Western Family Taco Shells. Yes, Western Family Taco Shells. You get 12 taco shells for about $1.50, maybe. Actually happen to have a Western Family Taco Shell right here.
How are
you put all this stuff.
Shells?
I'll show you. Delicious. The Western Family Taco Shells, they keep all your meat in. So let's go ahead. They do. They're stale. They've been in my pantry for about a month. Oh, badass. So, Cinco de Mayo.
Western Family Taco Shells.
You gotta love them. Look at this. And look at the packaging. Look at all this cool shit. You can put all this stuff on it. You can put tomatoes on there. You can put salsa.
Do those contain any MSGs or gluten?
I don't know. Let's find out. Contains nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, let's get on to our first news story.
All right. First news story comes from Illinois. Authorities in Illinois say a 22-year-old woman allegedly pepper sprayed and robbed a 14-year-old boy who hired her to have sex with him.
You sure it wasn't just Justin Bieber and she thought he was 14? Oh, this kid's like 14.
It might be 14. Cook County Assistant State Attorney Catherine Levine said that the teenager used his iPad to set up an arrangement with 22-year-old Derica Brooks. Yes, Derica Brooks. Prostitute from Illinois.
A prostitute? Or?
Yeah, she's 20. Prostitute, I guess. She's 22. They made arrangements for her to come to his Prospect Heights home and exchange money for sex. So we got a 14-year-old boy contacting a 22-year-old woman on his iPad. Hey, you want to come into my house and have sex with me?
Dispatch, what's your problem? I hired a prostitute and then she pepper sprayed me and stole my piggy bank that I was going to pay her with.
Yep. She arrived at the home, she pepper sprayed his dumbass, and then stole his iPad that he used to make the arrangements and a piggy bank full of cash. She was later caught and had the stolen stuff on him. He actually called the police.
See, here's the thing. Serves you right. Serves you right. That's what you get for being a 14-year-old kid trying to pick up a prostitute.
Whatever happened to passing notes in study hall? Will you sleep with me? Check yes or no.
No, and she always writes maybe. Yeah. No.
Nowadays, how 14-year-olds are, you pass that note, will you sleep with me? Yes, no. Instead of putting maybe, she writes, have you been to the clinic lately?
Do you have syphilis or gonorrhea or the clap?
Do you have any visible rash or little animals growing down there?
First of all, if a 14-year-old texts you to have sex, first thing is your name Justin Bieber?
Oh, dude. If you're a 22-year-old woman and a 14-year-old boy asked to have sex with you, ask him how much money is involved.
And I bet when
Get paid beforehand.
I bet when he opened the door, she was like,
dude.
Really? Macaulay Culkin just invited me over for sex.
Yeah, she knocks on the door, he opens the door, and she's like, dude, could you hang on a second? Close the door just for a second. Close the door, and she's like, all right, dude, what the
Sweet, fuck? I'm taking out my pepper spray.
Yeah, let's bust this kid.
Our next story comes from Home Sweet Home, right here in our own backyard, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Oh, Rocky Mountain High. That's the wrong song.
Coeur d'Alene police on Wednesday night took a 27-year-old man into custody after he reportedly made a scene running around naked and smearing feces all over his body.
Wait, how old are you?
34.
Okay, so it wasn't you.
No, I'm good.
The feces kind of threw me off.
No, I'm good. 911 center advised officers that a male was naked, jumping on cars, getting in and out of the cars, screaming and running at people. When officers arrived, the man defecated on himself and was continuously smearing crap on his hands and the back of his lower torso while handcuffed.
So the cops came there, right? And they said, stick him up. And he went,
Yeah, he stuck it down.
Dude.
Is what happened.
This is when a would-be felon should eat about 7 or 8 ears of corn.
And here's the thing: it said that standard buyers, people around,
Bystanders?
yes, they tackled the man and held him down until police arrived.
Dude,
Now,
seriously?
let me ask you a question, my brother.
Okay, let's hear it.
If you're out and about enjoying a nice summer night,
Which I do.
and a crazy man comes running down the street,
That's happened.
shitting all over himself, cussing, breaking into cars, what else? Screaming and chasing people around.
Okay.
Would you attempt to tackle the dude and hold him till the cops showed up, or
And
would
this
you be
is-
like, dude,
And this is after he...
you have poo on your body?
yeah, this is after he pooed and then rubbed himself on it?
Yeah.
Rubbed himself
Yeah.
with poo? I've heard of a mud pack before, but damn, shit pack?
Yeah, seriously, what is he, a monkey? What is he gonna throw his poo wheel?
Throw it at you. What do they call that? The Mississippi mudslide?
That is the Mississippi mudslide.
I thought that that you had said that that's the Athol asphalt.
It was the Athol ass wipe.
Nothing
I'm sure this guy in Coeur d'Alene, I'm sure he's a transplant from Spirit Lake.
You know what? I know a lot of people in Coeur d'Alene that poo on themselves and then rub it on their naked bodies when the cops come.
Really? Name me 3.
I can't.
Okay.
All right, that guy, he's number 2 on my list. All right, an armless man in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Yes, those lovely Canadians, eh? Says he will do whatever it takes to fight a traffic ticket for failing to wear a seatbelt. Steve Siminer, 53 years old, of Saskatoon, he lost both of his arms when he was electrocuted 30 years ago. So he got a big shock, arms fell off, and now he's like that, right?
Hey, goat, put up your dukes. I said I ain't fucking got no dukes, old man.
Fucking no dukes. He does have a custom truck which allows him to drive. Unfortunately, we don't have any video of that, but I wish to God that we did. However, when he does drive, he is unable to buckle up, and last week he received a $175 ticket. He was quoted as saying, "I'll go to jail over this. I'll go to the Supreme Court. I am not ever going to pay this ticket." He told this to QMI News Agency on Wednesday. On Thursday, he presented the Saskatoon police with a doctor's note. I'm assuming the doctor's note said that I have fucking no arms and I can't buckle my CH belt.
Here's the thing. If you can't buckle your belt, how can you drive a truck?
How can you present the note? With your feet?
And here's the best part. He says, I will go to jail over this. Really? You want to go to jail with no arms?
Hey, you know what?
Like, seriously?
It's gonna save the Saskatoon Police Department on handcuffs.
Dude.
They have to cuff him.
I have no arms, take me to jail. Dude,
What are they gonna do? They're just gonna put the chain around his body?
Yeah, dude. Hook his feet in the shackles.
Yeah, I would imagine that when he comes in, the cellmates are gonna look at him. Remember that thing when we were a kid that had no arms and you punched it and it came bouncing back?
Yeah. You know how when a new, prison inmate comes in, they all yell fish?
Uh-huh.
They're like, fish? He's like, no, more of a guppy. I'm
like a marlin.
Speaking of animals,
I like to hear it.
Our next story comes from Bedford, Massachusetts, where the American Gerbil Society's annual pageant brought dozens of rodents scurrying to New England this week for a chance to win top gerbil. Yes, they have a gerbil pageant.
I don't think that's how gerbils actually go.
The competition calls for agility demonstrations in which the gerbils must overcome obstacles and race to the end of a course.
So is this like the Battle of the Network Stars?
It's worse than that. Of course, the field of gerbils included some of the favorites, the more known gerbils. Pete Moss.
Oh, Kate Pete Moss, yeah.
Wheelie Nelson.
I have his poster.
Victoria's furry little secret.
I have her over.
Gerbil Boo Boo and Richard Gere.
Wow,
So
nice.
yeah, I had the full run of celebrity gerbils. You know, the on favorite for the gerbil pageant.
So, what kind of job do you have to do to design the gerbil obstacle course?
Here's a cracker, and here's a wooden block,
And Richard Gere's ass.
and a wheel, and a picture of Richard Gere's ass. So whoever jumps into the Richard Gere's ass... No, dude, they don't have a picture. They have real Richard Gere standing there. Dude, here's leaving the race course right here.
Pretty woman
Yeah.
walking down the street.
Pretty gerbil jumping up my butt, you know what I mean? So, yeah, good for Bedford, Massachusetts.
And actually, you know what? You know who the winner of this is?
Yeah, this guy right here.
I was gonna
That
say
guy won.
I was gonna say Richard Gere, but that guy's a horse fucker from way back.
This guy was the winner right there.
Remember this guy from a couple episodes? Yeah. He was the horse fucker.
He's the horse fucker from way back.
Yeah. We got a call. What's his name?
This is Tony Hall Rivas.
Tony Hall
everybody.
Rivas. Tony Hall Rivas called us and said, "Hey, Ownbey 15-minute news hour. We heard you were doing a story about a gerbil jumping into some man's ass, and I want to get involved in this."
Yeah, how do I get involved?
Yeah.
All I did was raped a horse.
All he had to do was
I want to try raping a horse with a gerbil in my butt.
All he had to do was an escape route.
What else do you want to play?
Well, I'm still thinking about the gerbil in the butt part. What if you had really bad gas? I mean, you couldn't go out in public. You ever seen a flaming gerbil flying across Walmart at about 110 miles an hour?
I wonder if that gerbil had a shit-eating grin when he was done.
Had a shit-eating something. This next story comes from Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, of course.
We love our fans in Tennessee. Authorities are called to the home of 28-year-old Matt LeBaum after he called the police about domestic violence. His girlfriend, 47-year-old Maxine Williams, was arrested for assault. So you have a 28-year-old dude and a 47-year-old woman in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
This cannot end well.
Nope. Probably just came home from Walmart.
On Tuesday, LeBaum and his girlfriend, they got in an argument about cooking. So he was cooking up some pickled pig's feet, maybe some collard greens, black-eyed peas, some whatever that people in the South cook. I don't know.
Well, see, I think it's the other
Biscuits?
way. I think she was cooking, and he came in and started running his mouth, and she's like, "Bitch, I'm a 47-year-old woman from Tennessee.
Leave my pig's feet alone."
I guarantee she knows how to cook some pickled pig's feet.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hog head cheese, some collard
hog head cheese,
greens,
collard greens, yeah.
chicken fried steak, fried chicken, deep fried salad.
one of my favorites. All right, anyways, where the hell was I? I don't know. An altercation ensued, whereupon Maxine struck Matt several times with their cat.
So a fight breaks out. You don't pick up a frying pan or a knife or a wooden spoon.
No. In this
you pick
case,
up the family cat.
No, in this case, Maxine Williams picked up the cat. The cat, named Princess, was used as a weapon. Williams struck LeBaum 4 times with the cat before throwing the cat at him. So it wasn't bad enough. She beat him with the furly feline. Then he decided to throw it like a Chinese throwing star. Oh my God! That it wouldn't land on his face. Here's the best part, right? Where was I? Oh yeah, he was actually able to grab the cat and then run to his truck. So he grabbed, everybody loves a little pussy preparation, right? Ran to his truck. Williams chased after them with a stick before they escaped. The cat suffered a broken leg and cat trauma, apparently. So the cat was in trauma.
Well, obviously the cat just beat the shit out of some person unknowingly.
Dude, of all of the things that you could beat somebody with, I mean, I'm looking around their house right now, you know, I would beat someone with some Western Family taco shells before I beat him with a cat.
You know, speaking of that, Clay, that brings us to this week's 10-second rule.
The 10-second rule.
It is the official Dungus Ownbey 15-minute news hour 10-second rule. And this week's 10-second rule, Clay, is things that you would not want to get beat with by your spouse. In the kitchen, arguing over how to boil some collard greens. All right? So here we go. We got 10 seconds on the clock. 10 things you would not want to get beat with by your spouse.
I'm ready. Yeah, let's do it.
Get set, go.
All right. Nipsey Russell. Frankenstein's bad head. Captain Hook's hook. My dog Tootsie. A dead cat. Maxine Williams, 47, of Nashville, Tennessee. The stool from Rosie O'Donnell. Roseanne Barr's snot rocket. Damn it! Fudge!
Time.
I was gonna say this.
Close. You got 7.
Good.
A cactus. Jennifer Grey's nose before the surgery. Captain Hook's hook. A wrestling wig. A old Studebaker fender. And Gilbert Godfrey's panties. So, very nice. Way to go.
What's wrong with my panties? They don't have that bad cut. I just got a Brazilian wax. What's up with wax? It hurts.
Sorry.
Thank you, Gilbert. Okay.
You're welcome. Now kiss my ass.
Our next story comes to us from Middlefield, Ohio.
Fuck Ohio. Ohio sucks. It's big on both ends and high in the middle. I saw that Bugs Bunny cartoon. It's stupid. And it's got a short name. Fuck 'em. Sorry. You were saying.
I was saying, actually, in Middlefield, Ohio, a crazed motorist opened.
Fuck crazy motorist. If you're gonna be a motorist, don't be crazy, you stupid ass. Ride a bike or a Segway or just walk. But why do people always have to be crazed? And do we even know what that means? Who gives a shit? Everyone is crazed. I stood in line at the grocery store to buy broccoli. You think I'm crazed? You're damn right. Fuck them and fuck motorists.
Sorry.
In Middlefield, Ohio, a crazed motorist opened fire with an AK-47 for.
Fuck assault rifles.
I'm sorry. My bad.
In Middlefield, Ohio, a crazed motorist opened fire with an AK-47 for no apparent reason at police officers who had just pulled him over for a minor traffic violation. James Gilkerson exited his parked car, then fired 37 shots at officers and their patrol cars before police returned fire and eventually killed Gilkerson. Of the 37 shots fired by Gilkerson, one officer was shot in the thumb and the other officer had a slight graze wound on his thigh.
Dude, that's such a bad day for, where was it, Ohio?
Yeah, Middlefield, Ohio.
Dude, there's one less cop that's going to be able to do his Fonzie impression.
Hey. How am I supposed to eat this jelly donut with only 4? Dude, the guy open fired 37 rounds.
So,
from 8 feet away, like, what is a cop car to the back of your car?
I'd say 30 feet, maybe 35 feet.
Shot one guy in the thumb and grazed one guy in the thigh.
And how many rounds?
37.
Damn.
And cops went, bang, you're dead. This is what the cops are doing. Bang, 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 bang. You almost shot me.
Asshole.
So, yeah.
You want to be Mr. Pink?
You don't want to mess with cops in Ohio, apparently.
Well, no, I don't. I would love to mess with that guy. 37 rounds and you couldn't hit something?
He
Give
has
me
to be the worst
37
deer
speedies
hunter
and
in
a
the
wrist
world.
rocket, and I promise I can hit somebody.
From 8 feet away?
And not only that, dude, so he's going to go to jail, right? And they're going to be like, what are you in for? Yeah, I got a big standoff with the cops. Oh, yeah? How'd it work out? I shot one cop in the thumb, grazed one on his leg.
Actually, Clay, he's not going to prison. He was killed by the cops.
Crap. So he's going to go to the morgue, right? And in the morgue, they're going to ask him, so what are you in for? Well, I shot one cop in the thumb, one cop in the leg. Apparently the cops' aim was way better. All right. Anyways, where's my fucking story? Here it is. We're going to move on to entertainment news now.
Okay.
Our favorite Canadian douchebag, not Celine Dion, the other one, Justin Bieber.
Of course. Of course.
He was doing a show in Dubai this week, right? Like, why would you do a show in Dubai? Actually, you know what? Dungus would do a show anywhere. We've done a show in an outhouse before.
Yeah, absolutely. We would
Honey
do a
bucket.
show in some Dubai sexual houses where we got paid.
Oh, we just did.
We did, like 3 years ago.
Came off our Dubai World Tour. A 19-year-old man at the Justin Bieber concert in Dubai rushed the stage. The man wearing a white t-shirt and blue jeans. Oh, shit. It wasn't me. I promise. He rushed the stage during Bieber's Believe tour, and he knocked over his piano before he was arrested. Oh, knock over your piano. After a 3-minute pause, the Biebs continued the show as if nothing happened.
See, I believe that everybody should rush the stage and beat the shit out of Justin Bieber.
I totally agree. If you're going to rush the stage, shouldn't you get like a bag of rocks or a slingshot or a...
I believe that if you're going to go to a Justin Bieber concert, you should carry a baseball bat so you can rush the stage and crack him in his cranium.
Dude, I love it.
What's this?
I like that.
If I wanted to go see a Canadian woman, I would go see Celine Dion. I meant Canadian man. I don't know.
Anyways, in other non-related entertainment news, Mama June, the human thumb, mama of
More like the human belly.
of Honey Boo Boo.
The human chin.
They say that she's
More
lost
chins
like
than a Chinese phone book.
June Shannon this
She has
week.
more wrinkles than a package of hot dogs.
She finally
She
tied
looks like
the
a
knot.
Sharpay's bag.
She finally
It looks like a bad road up on a logging land site. He's all bumming.
She finally
She looks like she was in the canteen in the Star Wars, you know? They had that fucking thing.
What's up with Jabba the Hutt? God, what a fat ass.
Sorry. Do some sit-ups.
I know. Ooh, tell me about it. Do you think that Boba Fett and Jabba the Hutt were like, if Boba Fett married Jabba the Hutt, he'd be Boba the Hutt?
I bet that if Jabba the Hutt could fit in a closet, he would come out of it. And his little gay boy would be Boba Fett.
His little gay boy in the Return of the Jedi was Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, in a little gold bikini.
Oh yeah, she would look like a little boy. Anyways, let's go on to your story before you offend anybody else.
All right. Anyways, the human thumb, June Shannon, Mama June,
She looked like that walrus thing from Futurama. You know what I mean? You know the character from Futurama has the thing.
like
That's
an
what
upside. She's like an upside down chicken.
Yeah.
And that shit hanging down the waddle. She finally
She was
tied
like
the.
Paul Bearer with that thing hanging down. Oh, I have 9 chins. She has more chins than Kobe Bryant has foreheads. Anyway, sorry.
She finally tied the knot with Sugar Bear, aka Mike Thompson. The story sucks now. Anyways, yeah. So Honey Boo Boo's parents finally got married.
Good.
I think so.
Here's the best part about that is now the government doesn't have to pay for like food stamps and shit anymore because now she's married.
Well,
So
what the government doesn't
single mom out of the freaking
what the
loop.
government doesn't realize is she's had 7 years worth of food champs or stamps underneath her chin.
Yeah, here's the thing is she's kind of like Octomom, only she's like Octo Chin. She has like 8 of them hanging down.
Probably 8 breasts. Well, maybe.
Hanging off of her chin.
You know what? I've seen that show, and Honey Boo Boo is like a crack.
You know, here's
Right?
the thing.
You have to watch it. It's like a dead dog. You have to look. Somebody says, "Oh my God, there's a mangled dog." And the first thing you do is go, "Where? Where?" Then you see it, and you're like, "Oh." It's like when someone farts. You ever been around someone when they fart and they're like, "Oh my God, I farted," and there's one person in the room that goes, "Where?" What?
Yeah, who?
Oh my God, it's horrible.
Oh, you fuck. Yeah,
Dude,
no
why
shit.
didn't you just run like the rest of us?
No shit.
Dumbass.
Clay, I'll tell you what. It's Cinco de Mayo. Let's get to a little special segment that we're gonna do since it is Cinco de Mayo. These are our top 50 Mexican celebrities.
I like that. Being as it is Cinco de Mayo, and we love holidays, you know, Dungus and holidays.
We love holidays. Our top 50.
Arbor Day,
Ash Wednesday.
Yeah,
Black Friday. Boxing Day.
I love Boxing Day. Hey.
So here we go.
All right, here we go. Our top 50 Mexican celebrities. Number 1 on the list, Eric Estrada.
Punch.
You gotta love Eric Estrada.
I love punch. You know what punch is? Punch is when you take like punch and then you spike it with like tequila.
Eric Estrada.
You get punch.
Eric Estrada juice.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh,
it's
is
like-
that punch? No, it's
It is,
punch.
it's not piss warm chonga.
No.
All right, number 2, Alberto Del Rio and his personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yeah, he was the world champion in the WWE wrestling.
You gotta love Dos Caras Jr.
Del Rio. We're running out of time. Sorry.
He actually got kicked in the head by Mirko Cro Cop in Pride.
Yeah, he did.
Number 3, Cheech.
Yo,
Piss Worm Chongo.
Led Zeppelin.
What's
happening?
All right, number 4, our favorite Mexican, Danny Trillo.
He's been in every movie ever. As a
He
bad
is
guy.
like the Chinese guy. He's like the Mexican guy, Chinese guy.
he's the
You know who
Mexican
I'm
guy.
talking about. The Chinese guy that's long hair. He was in Die Hard. He was in Lethal Weapon. He was in Big Trouble in China.
Yeah, the Chinese guy.
Short little dude. He was Indo in Lethal Weapon with the "this gonna hurt you more than it hurts me."
Yeah.
That kind of thing, right?
Yep.
So Danny Trillo is
The
the
Mexican
Mexican
Chinese guy.
guy.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5, George Lopez.
Oh, of course, I love George Lopez.
Number 6, Hervé Villachez.
Tattoo, the plane. The shortest guy on our list.
He's
Actually,
definitely the
he's
shortest guy.
on our
Mini Me would have been on there, but he's not Mexican. He's Italian.
list. Or Irish. Or Icelandish.
Cares? He's shortish.
He's from Australia. Anyway,
Number 7, Carlos Mencia.
yeah, Barry something.
Like, all right, numbers 8 through 13 is the band Los Lobos.
Oh, I like that band. They're good. Okay. Yep. Who else?
All right, numbers 14 through 23 is the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh yeah. They're all Mexicans.
Only when Kershaw isn't pitching
Yeah.
and Kim's hurt. Numbers
I
20.
think their third string catcher might be white, but other than that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I think his name is Pedro Smith.
Yep.
All right, number 24 through 48 is Villanos 1 through 26. Yes, the famous Villano wrestling family, 1 through 26. And representing them on this list is Villano number 4.
Yes.
Gotta love
the
Beyond
fat
4.
pudgy one.
No, the fat pudgy one was Beyond 5.
Well, who was the tall skinny one?
That was John Kerry.
Who's the one that had the club foot?
Dempsey.
Club foot?
That's Vern Troyer.
9 fingers?
The Undertaker.
The shaved eyebrow.
Mama June.
Half a mustache.
Nipsey Russell. And number 49 on our list is everybody's favorite school teacher / pockmarked face, Edward James Olmos. And number 50, everybody's favorite Mexican, Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Russell.
So thank you for that list. We really do appreciate it. Hey, this is the 10th episode of our show.
It is.
We've been around for 10 episodes.
Yes.
Nobody thought we'd make it this long.
No.
We have a list of
Yes.
10 shows that did not make it further than us. Let me try that again. We had a list of shows, not 10 shows, but shows that didn't make it longer than 10 episodes.
Yep. And here they are.
And this one right here too.
All right. So with that being said, Clay, do you have any rants for this week?
Yeah, actually I do. It's summertime and everybody knows it. You know, this is our first nice weekend here in North Idaho. So I'm sleeping this morning, right? And yesterday morning. And our neighbors at 7:30 in the morning decided to get the old power mower. I can't think of a mower's name. Black and Decker, Black and Hooker, whatever it is. The old Black and Hooker.
Grassman?
Fire that thing up at 7:30 in the morning. Okay. I know it's Pleasant Valley Sunday. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Do not mow your lawn at 7:30 in the fucking morning. Seriously, get a life. Us that work for a living, man, Sunday mornings and Saturday mornings are meant to be slept in, you know? Hang out, chill out. Maybe watch some porno on your TV, you know, have that spiked coffee.
You have a way
joint,
better Sunday
dude.
morning than what I have.
My
Holy
point,
cow.
my point is, nobody wants to be woken up
That's a
on a
great
Sunday morning with this. And then they hit the rock. Right. Dude,
And then
just
the son of a bitch.
mow your lawn at a normal time. There's no reason that the lawn's gonna be like, dude, at 7:30, come on, please mow us. If you mow that same lawn at noon, the lawn's not gonna be going, dude, you're such a fucking bastard, dude.
Mow your
Why didn't you
lawn
mow
at
us
a
like
medium
5
pace.
earlier? Right. Don't mow your lawn at 7:30 in the morning. Seriously. And no weed whack. And don't work on your fucking car. That's the other thing, dude. Really? You gotta start your air compressor or you're building a deck or whatever at 7:30 in the morning?
You can't
Dude,
wait?
wait
You can't
till
wait?
noon. Seriously. One of these days, and I'm gonna find out where you live, motherfucker, Dungus is gonna show up on your
Yes.
porch with guitars. James,
And we're
time to
gonna rock
rock.
hard.
And we're gonna bust that thing out like nobody's business. And the song's gonna be about some jackass that mows their lawn at 7:30 in the morning. So
We're writing it right now.
7:30 in the
We're
morning,
writing
guys.
that song
Oh, dude, yeah.
right now. Tonight.
That's what
we
I
will
think.
write that song.
7:30 in the morning. Kiss my ass.
Hey, this has been our 10th episode of the Ownbey 15-minute News Hour. We hope you like what you saw. If you do, please like us on Facebook or YouTube on the Dungus webpage, Facebook page, or Clay's Facebook page or my Facebook page.
A couple of shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Mondo, first of all. Also, a big shout out to Aaron Ackerman, who sent us a message this week
Hope you peed
saying
before the show.
that we're so funny that he was going to pee his pants and we should have a TV show. Aaron, seriously, dude, if we're that funny that you sit there and you wet your pants, man.
Have like a mason jar or like
I like to put my urine in a mason jar.
or like one of those empty ice cream tubs.
You
or
know how much he
something like
likes
that,
the
you know?
show?
How much?
It depends.
It depends. To all of our viewers in Hawaii and Alaska, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning into our show.
Really appreciate it.
This has been our 10th episode. I'm glad I'm not Nine Fingers Nancy.
10 more coming, baby.
10 more coming, baby. Hard and strong.
You can't mess with Dungus.
Nope. That was the Ownbey.